Dress code controversy this morning after being turned away from Burleigh Pavilion, all because of 3 tattoos. Under the venue's rules, if a tattoo is deemed intimidating, aggressive or offensive, then you're not allowed in.
But Katie Hally disagrees that her tattoos fit that description, and she joins us now. Katie, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Tell us what happened when you tried to enter Burleigh Pavilion.
Hi, how you going?
Good, good. What happened?
So was heading to Burleigh Pavilions for a girlfriend's 45th birthday. We're all nice, respectable women these days, and rocked up there, stood at the door behind a couple of other guys that were getting asked for their ID, and had a joke with the bouncer saying, "Oh, you know, guess you're not going to need to check mine." And he laughed back and said, "Nah, you're all right, just by a couple of years." And he said, "Look, you look really nice though." And I said, "Oh, thank you." Walked up the stairs and then got a call back when I was about halfway up. And he said, "Yeah, look, I need you to come back down." And I thought, oh, I must have dropped something or I don't know. So I went back down and he said, "I'm really sorry, but we actually can't let you in." And I just stood there shocked. I'm like, how come? And then he explained that my neck tattoos are inappropriate for their venue and I'm not allowed in that day. So, yeah.
Those 3 little tattoos.
Do you think they were just having a bad day? Because I reckon Burleigh Pavilion is one of the best venues on the Goldie. I've been there zillions of times. Yeah. I've also seen plenty of shink, as they say, the ink that is...
Sleeves and...
Yes.
So do you reckon it was just maybe just that they just didn't like how good you looked or something?
Oh, that would be nice if that was the case. And he probably just could have said that, "Look, you look too hot, you're not allowed in today." I would have been like,
yeah, truth bomb.
Like, I'm down. But, yeah, I'm not sure. I have been there a million times as well. I literally live 250 metres around the corner and have worn that exact same outfit. Had a jacket over my arm that I offered to put on and, wasn't allowed to do that either. So
that's crazy.
I don't know.
I reckon it was probably just one security guard having a bad day. Will you go back?
Well, I did actually go back that day. I went home, got changed and went back again with my only collared shirt that I own. And was allowed in. The security guard didn't give me a second look. I was like, "Hey, take 2," and he just looked at me like, "What do you want about?"
How weird.
So, I don't really want to go back just out of, I got denied and it was horrible. So
it made you feel bad. I mean, because if you're going to get denied for rubbish ink work on your body, then I'm not going to be allowed to go anywhere ever again.
Banned for life.
Are you calling my tattoos rubbish?
No, just my own, and I've got a few symbols of my own. Look, but we'll have a chat to the Burleigh Pavilion and see if we can get you back in there because it's a great location. I love it there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Look, I mean, as I said, I got back in that afternoon anyway with a different top on, but I do just think it's a bit crazy. They're not rough tattoos, and even people with rough tattoos are still beautiful people. So a bit of a shame there.
Well said. Good on you.
Absolutely,
Thanks for being
Katie.
with us.
Thank you.
Thank
No
you.
worries.
Mother has spoken out this morning on Today, claiming she was turned away from the Burleigh Pavilion on the Gold Coast over the weekend because of the business's dress code. Here's what Katie Hally had to say earlier on the show.
And he said, "I'm really sorry, but we actually can't let you in." And I just stood there shocked. I'm like, how come? And then he explained that my neck tattoos are inappropriate for their venue and I'm not allowed in that day.
It's 2023, everybody.
And it's the Gold Coast.
I know. Susie and Tim are here to discuss this. Tim, Post Malone's going to not stand a chance. No, don't join us.
Look at her there in her singlet.
I mean, she looks like trouble. Look at this troublemaker.
She's got Hell's Angels written all over her.
Is that what that says? Hell's Angels?
Yeah.
Written all over.
Exactly.
I've got 13 tattoos. And I've been let into the Burleigh Pav 150 times. I must have been wearing a tuxedo or something. Because some of my behaviour was, it's ridiculous. And it's also, she's obviously a paying customer. I don't understand where this whole kind of don't let people in with tattoos things come from.
I think on the Gold Coast there is a bit of a bikie
Is there a fancy part?
element to
Yeah.
Where's the fancy part?
No, but the Gold Coast is the friendliest place on earth. How dare they turn her away?
I just think it's ridiculous, aside from the fact that she's got it at the back. If she had worn a shirt that was covering her neck, for instance, and then took it off when she got into the venue, it would have been okay. I mean, this is just, clearly this place has got more more business and they don't need
got up itself.
need people.
Well, in breaking news, we've just received a statement from the Burleigh Pavilion and they have apologised and they say she should have been let in the first time. Of
course they should have.
So go and have a beer at the Burleigh Pub today.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Burleigh. All right.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my God, Karl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports and amazing Aussie stories.
And Karl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?